All right, let's get some more analysis on this. Thom Brooks is the head of the Durham Law School at Durham University and joins us now from London. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, I think the question is, are you surprised by these results?
Absolutely. I think that this has been a shock election win for Donald Trump, something I think very few people ever saw coming. And I don't think it would be an exaggeration to say that this is probably one of the biggest surprises in American election history, certainly since Truman defeated Dewey many decades ago. This is a big shock.
Okay, now as head of the law school, I want to ask you this. What can we expect from a defeated Hillary Clinton? Will she be getting her lawyers to looking into particular loopholes to challenge some of the state results?
Well, I think that if the final result was closer than it was, then maybe that would have been something that she might have had her lawyers look into. But it seems that Trump has got a significant enough lead in the Electoral College vote. He has he has won the popular vote as well. She has been reported to have phoned Trump and conceded defeat. So I suspect that in terms of the immediate aftermath, that there won't be any legal challenge, that Trump is going to be inaugurated on the 20th of January. However, I think that what will have to happen for those who are close to Clinton is they are going to have to look very closely at voter registration and how it's done very differently in different communities that has a different impact on different communities, whether they be white or non-white. There's a clear problems that have been identified in a number of voting districts. And I think that's where there'll be legal challenges in the months ahead. But at the moment, I don't see her, since she's conceded victory to Trump, and that the vote went so much for Trump, it seems. I don't see a challenge right now.
Okay, so you don't expect him to or her to challenge some of the state results, but throughout the last year, even throughout the primaries and now in the general election season, Donald Trump has been referring to his opponent as Crooked Hillary. As president of the United States, do you think that he will actually continue this rhetoric, or perhaps even let this investigation into her go on?
Well, that's an excellent question. So for months, he's been calling her Crooked Hillary, the most corrupt person ever to run for president, and all this stuff. This morning, he has praised her for her public service and said, and seems to be celebrating her as a kind of statesman. Yet another incredible about face from Donald Trump. His supporters, believe his rhetoric, that he wants to see her locked up, that he wants her in prison if he became president, that was something he says he was going to do. I'm not quite so sure how he will do that, especially since the FBI has, for a second time, exonerated Hillary Clinton of any criminal wrongdoing. What's interesting on the legal front is a number of women who have made accusations of sexual assault might be bringing claims against Trump. So in terms of the legal challenges and court cases, there may be quite a few, certainly in the civil court, against Donald Trump. And also remember that his Trump University there's a court case about to happen there. The judge decided to wait until the election was over so there wouldn't be any undue influence on that, where there's a number of financial irregularities alleged to have happened in relation to this. So I think that there's going to be some legal troubles for Donald Trump. They just may not be about the vote itself.
Okay. Thom Brooks, head of the law school at Durham University, thank you very much for shedding some light and joining us. Thank you.